wanna take her out and prove what a real man supposed to do. We can lay around and play around and got time to hang with my crew. I love her. I love her. Goddamn, I love her. I love her. I love her.
Is it me or these hoes just average?
Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little different. I wanted to go ahead and share my morning routine for me and my toddler and just how we get ourselves ready to go for the day. This specific morning, we were getting ready to head to her Play to Learn orientation for returning students. So here I am, getting myself together first. She is still sleeping, so I feel like what works best for me is to, get myself together, or at least partially together, before she wakes up, and then I can tend to her. It makes it a little more cohesive. But I've flossed my teeth, brushed my teeth, and here I am just doing my little facial wash routine, using a little turmeric soap, rinsing my face. We're all clean and ready to go there. Then I like to go in with my skincare products. Now these are products that are prescribed from my dermatologist. So I have like a benzoyl peroxide cream that I use first after my face is freshly washed. I rub that in and all over my face, get it all, blended in, and then I'll let it dry before I go ahead and I move on with the next product. So once I've got that last product all in my face and rubbed in, I'm going in next with my dual serum, which is also prescribed by my dermatologist. It's the Eucerin Radiant line. I just use that in between the benzoyl peroxide and then my moisturizer, which I'll use later. And it's really much the same thing. Rub it all evenly throughout my face, and I let that sit. So here I am just starting my baby's breakfast before she gets up. Usually when she gets up and once she gets herself cleaned up and teeth brushed and everything, she is ready to eat. So it's easier. It allows her to not have to wait on it and, potentially get cranky. And then once I do that, I go back upstairs to tend to myself again. I'm getting prepared to go ahead and do my hair. My hair was honestly a mess this morning, in my opinion. Had to fix my lace a little. It's been like 2,000 degrees every day, so the lace has just really been sweating and just getting messy. So I'm just, fixing it up a little, fixing the edges here, separating the pieces of hair that's smushed in, the whole nine. And then going in and redoing it so it looks presentable, it looks better. Honestly, I'm fixing to go ahead and take this lace front wig off and get a new hairstyle, because this weather and this heat that we've been having this summer, not meant for lace fronts to survive, okay? But yeah, like I said, I'm going in here with my mousse for my edges. I like to use a mousse and then tie it down for the edges. It just gives it more of a fluffier look than making it look all stiff and crunchy. And here I'm just combing out all the tangles. I'm using my wide tooth comb that I really use for my natural hair because I could not find the brush that I use for my wigs. Nevertheless, I'm going ahead with my hot comb and just smoothing out the top of my hair. Any snags or bumps or whatever. Just making it look flat after, sleeping on my head all night. Now, I woke up wanting to crimp my hair, but I changed my mind mid-thought and decided I actually wanted to go with curls for the day instead. So I'm plugging up my curling iron, putting back my crimping iron, and I'm starting with my curls. I didn't really get too in-depth with the curls, nothing crazy. I didn't do small sections, just about 4 sections on each side, really curling the ends so I can get a nice full but loose type of wave look. I felt like that was best and it would hold up in the heat better, and I really didn't want to spend too much extra time trying to do really tight, defined in-depth curls. I didn't have time for that. go ahead and I, pin my bang to the side, so while I'm continuing to get ready, it kind of stays out of my face. And when I take the pin off, it just helps it fall like way better how I want. And then this is me doing the last step of my skincare. After applying that peroxide and the serum, I'm going in with my moisturizer from the same Eucerin Radiant line. And now I'm moisturizing my face. And after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and just brush up my eyebrows. Today was a no makeup day, but I always do my eyebrows whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And I didn't fill them in or anything. Again, I'm just brushing them up, making them look more tamed and presentable. And I really do swear by this NYX brow gel. Easily one of my holy grail top brow products. It's the best for whether you're doing a makeup look or honestly just using it for daily brow use, in my opinion. Now it is time to go ahead and wake my baby up finally so I can start getting her together. She's not really much of a morning person like her mama. I like to wake her up slowly, not abrupt, so she can get calibrated to start her day. But here she is just giving me hugs, and I let her know we're going to play to learn, and that gave her the motivation to get up. Waking her up still a little bit, getting her ready to brush her teeth, and we're getting our morning stretchies out. Stretch. She loves those. Before we do anything, I do have to have her sit on that potty because we are in our potty training phase. And whether she goes or not, that's okay, but she's got to get into the routine and habit of doing so. Where's your toothpaste? You get your toothpaste? Now I'm just getting some toothpaste on the toothbrush for my girl, getting her ready to brush her pearly whites. Now she did give me a little bit of a fight this morning. She's an independent queen. She wants to do it all herself. I love it and I respect it, but she is only 2, so she certainly still needs mommy's help to make sure everything is getting brushed and cleaned properly, okay? And she's rinsing out her mouth, getting all that toothpaste and everything out. And now we're making our way downstairs so I can get her ready to eat. But first, of course, I'm gonna let some sunshine in, get some morning light going, okay? And I am giving my baby her vitamins. Now, some mornings from moving too fast, I might, forget her vitamin or not give it to her right away. But my girl does not play about taking her vitamins. She will remind me. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plate her breakfast on her little plate. Honestly, I don't eat breakfast often. I probably should, but I really don't eat it every morning, but I certainly make sure my child does. So that's a priority, and I will eat when I feel like it or when I get the time, honestly. And I just went ahead and made my baby one of her breakfast favorites, her little Morningstar bacon, toasted strudels. She usually has fruit on the side, but she requested applesauce, so that's what she got. And while she's eating, I went ahead and put on my clothes, so by the time she's done eating, I'm already dressed. I just gotta make a few touch-ups and I can just go ahead and get her dressed. Here's her outfit that I already had laid out from the night before. And here I am getting her dressed and ready. Once I start putting her clothes on, she gets so excited to go outside. Like, as soon as she's dressed, she's ready. She's like, "Mommy, come on," or "Mommy, I'm ready." And at this point, she's dressed, so it's time to grab her shoes. And I did let her pick out her own shoes. And she actually chose a really cute pair of her sandals that really matched her outfit. So go, girl. But I'm just going ahead and helping her put on her shoes. And it's time for me to go ahead and take off her little nighttime cap, protecting her braids. And just make sure her hair is looking good and refreshed and cutesy. My girl is so adorable. And as you know, gotta keep her face moisturized and everything. So I'm just rubbing a little bit of Vaseline on her face, giving her some shine. And I noticed that she still had like a few like eye crusties that I guess I didn't get out good enough. I'm getting it out now. She don't really like that, but that's all right. Oh, and we're having a smile. She's so cute. So now that I've gotten her out the way, she's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and take off my lace band. And my lace and my edges are looking way better than it did when I woke up. I'm taking out my pin from my bang, and as you see, it fell exactly how I wanted to, and the curls are just as loose as I wanted to. Going in with my lip gloss, get my lips glossy because I refuse to leave the house without doing so. And then I'm just putting on my glasses because I'm going to the school one. If I'm going to be honest, it makes me look more like a mom. Period. And that's the look for me. I'm making sure that I grab and pack some of her favorite snacks to take to go with us. That helps a lot, especially being out, just in case she gets a little cranky at any point and needs a little pick-me-up. And it does feel like it's 1,000 degrees outside, so it's essential that I get her water bottle and I fill it up with some ice water so my girl does not get hot. And at this point, we were running on great time and looking like we're gonna, get there at the time or around the time that I really wanted us to, so that was perfect. And now we're gonna head out, so that does conclude our mommy and me morning routine. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and stay tuned for the next video.
I just wanna take her out and prove what a real man supposed to do. We can lay around and play around and got time to hang with my crew. I love her.